What's up, guys? I'm here with another quick analysis, and the subject is the Oscars. I'll be discussing why I think the Oscars are completely and utterly out of touch. And just so people understand, this is a week before the Oscars 2017, so these are my predictions. That's it. Alright, so this year's most promising frontrunners for Best Picture are La La Land and Moonlight. I've seen both, and both do an amazing job at what they were trying to accomplish. La La Land being a modern musical about a couple pursuing their dreams in Hollywood, and Moonlight being a dark drama about a young boy growing up in the bad part of Florida, while dealing with his drug-abusing mother and coming to terms with his homosexuality. And as you can see, these are totally different movies. And, can you really judge these movies on the same criteria? You really can't. One movie makes you want to jump up and join the actors in their dance, while the next makes you want to cry and feel for the main character's struggles. In my opinion, Moonlight was the more impactful film, being one of the most perfectly crafted films I've seen in a very long time, with its beautiful cinematography and perfect three-act structure. It deserves a Best Picture. But are the Oscars going to do justice? I doubt it. And I'm not saying that La La Land was bad, but if we're talking about which ones impacted people on an emotional level and a social level, I have to go with Moonlight. But the Oscars tend to not appeal to the more artistic and different films, at least in the recent years. Let's go back to the Oscars 1995. The two movies most likely to win that year were Pulp Fiction and Forrest Gump. As we know now, Gump won the race. But was Gump really that deserving of the Oscar? We know Pulp Fiction is the most copied film of all time, with hundreds of bootleg non-linear crime movies everywhere, and it continues to stay on people's lists as one of the best, most innovative movies of all time. Are we saying the same about Forrest Gump now? We aren't. Many people like me are still angry that this movie took the trophy away from QT, and this is just one example of a time that the Oscars overlooked a masterpiece to something much more simpler. Let's go back to 2011 when The King's Speech won over The Social Network and Inception. Now let's think about impact. Social Network's impeccable dialogue is still studied by film students who have fallen in love with it. And Inception is totally mesmerizing, and the experience is executed perfectly by Nolan. And the more conservative and conventional film won that year. I mean, the Oscars won't even respect new technology. Tell me why Andy Serkis does not have an Oscar nomination for his role as Caesar. I mean, if they can't even respect that, how do you ever expect them to respect art that is different from what was made in the freaking 40s? I mean, I just feel like it's been a bad few years for great movies, and no justice has been served at all. Maybe there needs to be a different category like the Golden Globes, I don't know. Hopefully the Oscars will listen to the people and come through this year. Alright, thanks guys for watching this. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of these videos, subscribe and leave suggestions in the comment box so I can make another one next week. So yeah, thanks. Alright, peace.